Previously on the CFC Stanbic Bank Magnet Show.
William?
I have a pressure problem, so I can't talk on that point.
You know what? We are sorry. You have to go home. Please leave.
Okay, I've learned a lot out of this because as I came here, I had no business plan. But when they evicted me, I had all the learning process from the beginning.
Hi, my name is Kereka Mwangi. Welcome to the CFC Stanbic Bank Magnet Show, where winning is just the beginning. Before that, the contestants had a meeting with Esther Mukaya from Google Kenya.
So the reason we are creating websites is because one, about 12 million Kenyans now are online. So that's like you, as a business person, you're moving to your customers. If 12 million people are online, that is a lot of customers. Secondly, you get to open your business 24 hours.
This week, the contestants had a tour of the Soft and Lovely Beauty Products factory. However, what they thought was a simple visit turned out to be the beginning of their week's task.
Welcome to Soft and Lovely Products premises. Yeah, this is where we do our filling. Sometimes we do it by way of hands, but we also have some machines.
After the site visit, the contestants were briefed on the week's task.
I hope you have enjoyed the tour of our establishment. Before you leave, I have a message to pass to you, which has been discussed with the board. We have a range of products for which we will require you to create an advertising campaign. Each team will get samples of products to work with. You will need to come up with advertising campaign concepts for the products. The campaign should include all facets of advertising, from the kind of advertising medium to be chosen, the channels that need to be used. The expectation is that you come up with the advertising campaign plan, actualize it by creating the campaign, and go further to explain where and how you will execute the campaign.
I'm seeing here 5-in-1. Please explain.
This product, the hair spray, your hair will look shiner. It will moisturize. It will also make your braids stay longer. It will remove dandruff, and your braids will also be soft.
And what is your budget?
The budget is open.
It was a pleasure being here.
This week, the contestants faced one of the most challenging tasks, one that tested their business and creative skills. To help them carry out the task, the contestants were allowed to consult advertising professionals from Red Sky Advertising. Aspire had a session with Jerry Nyaga, a creative director.
Okay, I'm Vivian. I'm the group leader. We were taken to Soft and Lovely, some manufacturing company for beauty and hair products. Would like to consult with you about how best you can go about it.
So they've asked you to develop a campaign to sell
Yes.
this thing.
What do you think is asking for us here? Is it just an advertising campaign or is something more than that?
What they want is an idea, yeah? An advertising idea. And then for you to demonstrate how you will carry that idea across mediums, i.e. TV, radio, print, and so on and so forth.
Our campaign was Tokileziana, Soft and Lovely, Braid Spray,
Kadogo.
Kadogo.
So you're looking at the small one.
Tokelezea means?
Tokelezea is a mud.
Yeah.
Fine, that's an idea. Yeah?
Ultimate Advertising met with Susan Macau, the general manager.
So thank you very much for taking the time. Yes. Giving us the opportunity to consult. We roll out the posters, the banners, the road shows, and basically word of mouth and the promotions to target that particular market, cement it and broaden it.
What you have is a media idea, a media rollout plan. And then you have your feedback back to the client as regards you need to improve on your product anyway. I think the other key thing that's missing is what is your message strategy? What are you saying? Address whatever that problem was. You're now offering a solution. If the problem was streaking, you now say the opposite, now improved dry, fresh feeling, for example, because you need to address whatever the problem was before, okay?
Ultimate Advertising got off to a shaky start.
I'm suggesting this because we have Ashley's, we have also the client. Let's go to the client, tell him what we feel about the whole issue. Come to Ashley's, ask them how they feel about the product, then decide whether we are cancelling the whole campaign because we might feel the product is not right. But Ashley's, who are the salon, feel it's right.
We are not cancelling the whole campaign.
We are
reducing our expenses.
We are
Why
the
do a video shoot to
go the product that is not right? What if Ashley say the product is right?
Why you are jumping? I don't say we are going to. Why the TV shoot? Who are we targeting with the TV shoot? Are we targeting the low? Are we targeting the low end?
The medium.
Exactly. That is a new market.
Team Aspire, on the other hand, hit the ground running.
Someone says 5-in-1, moisture, anti-dandruff, what. Then again they say the bottle easy to hold. That's a lot of info to process in a short time. If we pick one element, focus on that, and then the rest will show as text or something else.
Let's build a base for the office that houses the lawyer and give the career woman the means to bank online. Let's fuel the little boy's dreams so he becomes a man with goals. And give the farmer in Narok a way to harvest his crop. Let's help the man with the trucks get from Naivasha to JKIA. And give innovative solutions that power all of Kenya. Let's be the bank that really keeps its word and seamlessly connect Africa to the rest of the world. CFC Stanbic Bank. Moving forward.
Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Insure your business and property with the Terrorism and Political Violence Policy from Heritage Insurance. Call 020-278-3000 or go to heritageinsurance.co.ke. The Terrorism and Political Violence Policy from Heritage Insurance.
Excellence requires team effort, which is what we deliver at Investec Capital. At the 2010 Kenya Institute of Management Annual Business Awards, the Investec Capital team and its partners were recognized for their efforts. Investec Capital won 4 awards in different categories, and again, with the help and support of our partners, the team repeated this success in 2011. For this success, we thank all our partners. Together, let us continue to strive for greatness, because winners do not walk alone.
Enjoy fresh ideas. The refreshing choice. Tuskies pay less, get more every day. Supporting the fresh talent on the magnet.
Team Aspire also shot a TV commercial.
Relax. Takusot na 5-in-1 soft and lovely braid spray.
Wow. Nimetokelezea. What was the product again?
Soft and lovely braid spray.
Oh, soft and lovely. Perfect.
Okay.
Hi. Hello.
Good.
Just play to the end.
The end of it.
Yeah. If you're not selling all products, then let's not sell all products, because clearly we are selling other products inside that.
On this particular shot, this girl is really selling the braid spray.
Yeah,
Then
exactly.
on the side, you're also selling these other things.
You're not making a decision, you guys. You are going back to the same thing, and we don't have time.
As time went by, a rift developed in Team Aspire.
Don't put the products here.
Have you stopped jumping at the end when you're not giving solutions?
You don't listen. That's the problem with you.
Because you're refusing, but you're not suggesting anything else. That's what's going on here.
Let's take a vote.
So what's the decision?
As in, let it you win.
It's not about winning, it's just about reasoning.
No, you've said you take a vote. It's 3 against 1, so it's okay.
That's not the issue.
Okay. Just go and do that.
Thank you.
Sorry for the headache.
I don't have a problem agreeing with you. What I have a problem with, agreeing to the wrong thing. I don't like changing goalposts.
Nobody's changing goalposts. My whole idea is we have to include the company. You guys are refusing.
There's somewhere else, but not on that house.
But
like,
you are not suggesting to sell it. That is what I had a problem
I would
with.
rather not have it than have it in the wrong place.
The point is you are refusing to sell the company. I was insisting to sell the company. It doesn't matter where it goes.
Both teams hired graphic designers to help them develop their campaigns.
I sent her the logo. Then the contacts are a little bit this side.
Contacts on that side.
Yeah.
What comes on the other side?
No, balance them.
Yeah, we cannot have these pictures.
We wanted
Unless
What I did.
you edit these, it becomes a moisturizer, anti-dandruff. This product doesn't have scented jelly, glycerin.
Okay, give me a solution.
There's a bottle, there's a bottle, there's a bottle, 5 of them.
So like that,
Exactly.
something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Thank you.
I'm not impressed with this work.
You can look at what I have. So basically theme is the same theme. Umetumia the colors pink, some yellow and blue. Yeah, so ukichekia hata zote zina revolve around the same color. So that's the flyer.
Yeah.
So ndo nikazirap, I took the photos and placed it there.
Okay. Perfect. Nice. Can you put apostrophes over on hata mimi nataka hiyo?
Mwanzo.
Here and end. Yes.
But mazee fellow umefanya
This is fantastic work.
So when we get out, can we meet this model?
No, you can't.
The final part of the task required the teams to present their proposals to the client.
We are very much honored to be in your presence as Ultimate Advertising Agency. Our core values are creativity, integrity, diligence, and reliability, together with customer-centricness. We want to prove to you that our ad campaign sits above the rest in terms of understanding you as a client, addressing your needs as a client, and ultimately coming up with the desired results.
As a company, you want to increase the sales of the Soft and Lovely hair and braid spray. You want to increase the market share growth. The consumers of the Soft and Lovely hair and braid spray, they are very much price sensitive. You want people to look at this product as affordable, as of high quality, and is well packaged. I'll invite my colleague to take you through the advertising campaign that we've chosen.
Thank you very much. Posters. The poster has the new look pack and the new packaging that we want to show. It also has the feedback mechanism, contact us, that is below. And also apart from that, the 5-in-1 functionality has been shown. I would like you to listen to our radio ad.
Mama Joy, ni nini umeweka kwenye ile yako ina shine hivi?
Baba Boni, yani hujui? Sini Soft and Lovely hair and braid spray kwenye chupa mpya. Inazuia dandruff, ina condition nywele, ina moisturize nywele, inanyoosha nywele, na isitoshe hii kushine unaona ni kazi yake.
Oh, kumbe Soft and Lovely hair and braid spray ni nzuri hivyo.
Si ndio nilikuwa nakwambia?
Mami, hata mimi nataka hiyo.
Mom, hata mimi nataka hiyo.
Soft and Lovely hair and braid spray yapatikana sasa kwenye chupa mpya ya 250 ml na 125 ml kwa bei nafuu. Hata mimi nataka hiyo.
Our company is called Aspire Limited. I'm going to let Anne take you through the presentation.
Now, your business objective in this case is to increase sales and also to increase your market share. Now, our communication objective was first to achieve your brand recognition, sell your brand out there, and make people aware that you're there as Soft and Lovely.
The advertising campaign is the real deal here. How are we going to approach it? We have a plan for you. We have the channels and the mediums that will get you out there so that someone sits in their living room, they see Soft and Lovely. They're in the matatu, they see Soft and Lovely. We want them to eat, sit, sleep, and talk about Soft and Lovely. Unless my colleague Lina to come and take you through the campaign, the meat of the meat.
Tokelezea na Soft and Lovely braid spray. Tokelezea. Why this word? The word tokelezea is a new slang word that is spreading across this country like wildfire. We want to ride on this word to create top-of-mind awareness about this brand. Tokelezea na Soft and Lovely braid spray.
Let's see what the TV ad looks like.
nywele yangu imeharibika kabisa, imebreka sura, ya dry, haishine, ni ngumu.
Just have a season. Hii ina need moisturizer, anti-dandruff shampoo, and then a sheen. Nitakuwa poa.
Sio itani cost sana, siwezi afford.
Relax. Nitakusort na Soft and Lovely 5-in-1 braid spray. Ina functions hizo zote.
Wow, nimetokelezea. Oh, Soft and Lovely, perfect.
Every Kenyan is rich in their own way. We are rich in happiness. We are rich in ambition. In love. We are rich in our vision for the future we see. As Kenyans, we have unlocked the treasures that make life truly rich. At CFC Stanbic, we understand this, which is why we've put together a range of solutions designed to help you enrich your life, whichever way it is that you wish to enrich it. CFC Stanbic Bank, moving forward.
New York or London? Business or pleasure? Plane, train or automobile? Have a safari in Gemma with the Heritage Traveler, covering every last detail from medical emergencies, flight delays to lost baggage, leaving you free to enjoy the journey. The Heritage Traveler from the Heritage Insurance Company.
Established 17 years ago, Ashley's Salon and the Executive Barbershop provide a truly unique beauty experience and have since blossomed to 5 franchises. Located at the mall in Westlands, Westgate Shopping Mall, Lyric House in the city center, Fairlane Center in Buruburu, and the High Point Hotel in Upper Hill. Our friendly and highly experienced staff will pamper you in a warm and inviting atmosphere. Whether it be for a special occasion, to get a new look, or to just simply relax, our team is here to accommodate you. Remember, at Ashley's, style is everything.
Life's good. Life's safe. LG Security Solution.
Enjoy fresh prices. The refreshing choice. Tuskies pay less, get more every day. Supporting the fresh talent on the magnet.
Both Jerry and the client briefed the board.
The first presentation I felt was more of a marketing presentation. There was a key problem with this product that they were being asked to sell. And the key problem was actually to do with the packaging. The first team was the one that clearly addressed that key issue of the packaging and came back with a suggested improved packaging. So I thought that was very strong from the first team. The actual work they produced I didn't think was so strong. The second team I know for sure had a big idea.
Okay, which was?
It was one word basically, which was tokelezea. But I just felt it's a catchy line. Yeah, it's a line that's relevant to the product. It's very, very relevant. It's about looking good and
emerging.
I think their work was quite detailed. They had done a lot of research. And one of the areas which caught my attention most is the target group. Team Aspire, also the presentation was done quite well, I must say. And this catching word of the years, Jitokeleze.
Tokeleze.
Yeah.
You like
Tokeleze, I like that.
Okay. Good trial.
What are these adverts telling us?
Tumetokelezea.
Yeah? The only
But
thing
why
I
have we
remember-
tokelezead?
Nimetokelezea. That's the only thing that's memorable. I do not mind that radio, this ultimate ad, but in its taking the whole proposal as a whole, it is not wholesome.
After it was all over, it was time for the contestants to pack their belongings and meet the board members.
Karibuni, welcome. Good. Let us get started. What was the task this week?
The task was to come up with an advertising campaign for a hairspray.
What was your process?
First of all, as ladies, we tried to do a market research from our own experiences with this kind of products. Then we did a plan for advertising, whereby we answered the 5 W's and H to get to know the target market and how to approach it. From there, we looked at the mediums and channels of advertising. And then we talked about TV adverts, digital media magazines. And then we came with the now advertising campaign, which was the Tokelezea and Soft and Lovely.
So, Team Ultimate.
We sat down and critically looked at the client, then again critically looked at the end audience, then we chose what we felt was appropriate.
Jumping a bit forward, your proposal was about
1.6
million.
Yes.
So based on a 30 million, budget, for example, how did you, do your considerations? Just very quickly.
Okay. One of our main considerations was, as he had given us a sales target of 900,000 for the advertising plan. So we knew if the sales are coming to 900.
He gave you a figure of 900,000?
He said 500,000.
Oh, for units?
Yeah, 500,000, which translated to around 900,000. So what we were working with, we knew that is the target. So we had to get the best mix of communication to try and get us to that particular target.
I want to get into the actual
campaign.
What you actually then propose.
We identified our target market as ladies between the age of 16 and 30 years. The reason we did that is because these are the people who do braids mostly. So
Is this based by some facts, or where did you get this information?
we are part of the market, the people who do these things. So we felt we have some information from observation and also from what we do ourselves. So we came up with this one. These are theme, Tokelezea and a Soft and Lovely braid spray.
David, tell us about that.
With our target market, we knew if they hear about Tokelezea, we are going to sell more.
Who are the people who listen to that?
Between 16 to 30.
16-year-old is in high school?
Yes.
Do they have their own money to buy braid spray?
They are given pocket money when they come out of schools.
Okay, but I'm just thinking, if you use the word Tokelezea, their parents are completely lost. They don't understand. So don't you alienate part of your audience?
Probably, but most of the parents are actually above the target market we are looking at. So if this girl goes convinced totally that this is the product I want and I'm sure it will work for me, mostly the parent will go with it.
Your sales projections.
Yes.
What is the price of a dozen?
2160.
How do you arrive at that price?
The price of the Kadogo bread.
Which is how much?
105.
105?
Yes.
Okay. So 105 times 12, what do you get?
2160.
Anyone wants to help our friend here?
1260.
1260.
Okay, check 180 times 12.
We asked 105 times 12. David, let's be clear. 105 times 12.
180 times 12.
What is the price of Kadogo?
105.
Times 12 is what?
2160 for the small one.
So these projections, are they for the big one or for the small one?
The big one.
So all these college and university students are buying the big one?
We wanted to make projections using the big braid spray.
So
But when you're projecting, you're now telling us to completely ignore the small one. In fact, it doesn't exist. We will not sell not even one.
Okay, these projections are based on the big one.
And how was I supposed to understand? How was I supposed to come up with that information?
These are projections.
But you know,
But projections are based on reality.
That a point we oversaw.
Oversight. It was an oversight.
Oversight.
Please tell me how you intended to then also convince the client to spend almost about 1.6 million to do a total turnover at the end of that period of 1.6 million.
Considering he spends 1.6, he gets sales of 1.6, but that's not profit.
It's not profit.
He's got costs.
He had projected to make sales of 900,000 per month, but not necessarily within the time period of the advertisement campaign. He wanted us to show him the way to make 900,000 per month. And that's why we, in our projections, we realized that to be realistic, he has to move gradually. You know, within 7 months, somebody can't be selling 35,000 in this month, and within the 7th month, he's selling 900,000. That is, it's like he's growing, you know, very, very fast at a high rate.
Where is the disclaimer in your report saying that?
It's not there.
Okay. And my stand is, if it's not there, it doesn't exist. Okay? Advertising is not magic. You can spend 10 million shillings and still not sell one thing. If I want to target you, is poster the way I'll get you, or is it a flyer or a banner? Where's the last banner you saw?
There's one at Nyayo Stadium.
What does it say? Not a billboard, a banner.
Yeah, a banner. There's a banner that goes across the road. I think it was...
My point exactly. Flyer. What do you do with flyers when you get a flyer? Let's be realistic.
Our flyers were actually multi-purpose. If you have a look at them, they had a feedback mechanism.
Which is filled at the ground.
They were mainly used.
And then what do I do with this piece?
For a busy housewife, for a busy young girl, why would I fill this form?
I may be wrong, but I do not see how posters, banners, calendars, flyers will create awareness. Then, they've torn this part. Okay, I'm not going to try it in the supermarket or in the salon. I've taken that part. Then, where do I send it?
You leave it.
Where?
At the where you go. You go with the flyer, but you leave the feedback form.
We're in a modern world, eh? Okay?
Yes.
Is the most effective way of getting feedback, you know, dropping papers in a basket somewhere in a supermarket?
No, it is not. But our target market is secondary, mid-secondary school leavers and people who have just finished secondary school. Some may have diplomas, but they're not highly there.
You said your target market is simple, 16 to 30. Am I confused? Oh, no, in fact, you said 16 to 50, isn't it?
Yeah, ladies,
so,
yes.
So why this restriction now of school leavers and diploma holders? Where's the relevance? I mean, if a lady has hair, she has hair. It doesn't matter whether she's a school leaver or whether she has 3 degrees.
Team Aspire. In my opinion, you have done very well, and you have picked up most of the ingredients of a good campaign. You tried to do some research. Maybe you had an undue advantage because it's a product that you could use. However, you looked at what the problem was. You came up with practical solutions. I also think the idea of the tokelezea was spot on. I think it was, David, I'll give you credit if you came up with it. It was inspired because it's current, it's trendy, and it can be carried for a long time. It's campaignable. You guys, you said you had what was your single-minded objective?
It was mainly sales. Functionality. I said it was functionality.
So, if it's functionality, it's the 5-in-1. Okay? So this one has 5-in-1. Okay? That one has 5-in-1. But your poster, is that a poster or it's a flyer?
That is a poster.
Okay. What does it say? What sticks out? What do you see first?
The new look back.
What was your single-minded objective?
With the last poster, it would look like the packaging.
It would look like?
It would come out as the packaging.
Okay, so were you advertising different things for different advertising media?
No.
I think for this purpose, while we are not saying that you have done well, you have just done better. Team Aspire has won this, and for that, you get dinner courtesy of Sarova Hotels. Lina, you're very lucky. Your probation is lifted.
Everywhere we go, we win. From day one.
Oh, don't be so happy. You would have killed us with the sales projections. You almost killed us. That is the only thing you've been reprimanded for.
Let's build a base for the office that houses the lawyer and give the career woman the means to bank online. Let's fuel the little boy's dreams so he becomes a man with goals and give the farmer in Narok a way to harvest his crop. Let's help the man with the trucks get from Naivasha to JKIA and give innovative solutions that power all of Kenya. Let's be the bank that really keeps its word and seamlessly connect Africa to the rest of the world.
CFC Stanbic Bank. Moving forward.
Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Insure your business and property with the Terrorism and Political Violence Policy from Heritage Insurance. Call 020-278-3000 or go to heritageinsurance.co.ke. The Terrorism and Political Violence Policy from Heritage Insurance.
Enjoy fresh ideas. The refreshing choice. Tuskies pay less, get more every day. Supporting the fresh talent on the magnet.
Where did you lose it? You were in charge of strategy.
Yes.
Strategy was your...
Yes, was one of my domains.
Okay. With the help of the other team members, or you sat there and said, okay, this is the direction. What role were the other team members playing?
Each had an individual role and individual contribution. Noted, okay, as you have already outlined, we took the role perception.
You even went ahead and made a provision for bulk SMSing for something that you've not developed in a database for.
No, the bulk SMSing was basically as an avenue of feedback for the client.
Okay, I'm saying according to your descriptions, Roy was in charge of this creative concept, is that correct?
Yes.
And communication. So are we then saying that this thing was your idea, this whole thing?
No.
You are not. But it says that you're the one in charge, unless I'm mistaken.
Yes, in charge of concept development.
I never got a proper brief, and that's why...
Were you in the meeting?
Yes,
when
I
the
was.
brief was being...
Yes, I was.
And how do you know you didn't get a proper brief?
Because when we came up with, as you say, a promotional sales strategy when we were all inputting.
If I remember very clearly...
What do you mean that you did not get a proper brief? You were in this meeting. You were supposed to be in charge of concept development. Why did you not participate? And if you felt you did not get a proper brief, why did you not go back to ask the other team members to assist?
Silvanus, yes. Your brief says that you are the one in charge of getting the client brief and doing the target market analysis. We've discussed here and we've said that the market that you are targeting was actually, I think it was the wrong market in the first place. What role did you play in that?
Okay. I was in charge of compiling the client brief, not defining the client brief.
Because my understanding of a client brief, and please correct me if I'm wrong, is that the client gave you a brief, okay, of what was required to be done, not who the client is. We all know that this is what they do. They've been in existence for this number of years. But then the brief is basically what the client wanted. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. So am I then right? Give me a minute. Am I then right to assume that you are the one who misled the team then? Because if you are the one in charge of defining the brief, it means you defined the wrong thing.
No, we were deciding.
Now, you guys, please make me understand something. Is it that what's written here is all, gibberish? Should we just, because you give us a report, you say so-and-so was in charge of this. Then when you ask the question, you tell us, no, I wasn't in charge. Exactly what's going on here.
I think it is not gibberish, it is factual. I think it's not owning up to responsibility.
Okay. Excuse me. Thank you very much. Sylvanus.
Yes.
Are you then saying that you're lying to us? That you're not in charge of target market analysis?
I am in charge of the target market.
Thank you. So my question is simple. It then means that the decisions that were made regarding the target market, you rubber stamped them as a leader.
The person who wrote the client brief was not there when the task brief was given, because these two are chalk and cheese. The things that you're saying you were asked to do, okay? And then what you're saying you're going to do are completely different.
Okay. I think what you'll do, you'll give us a few minutes, we'll call you back in.
Why did the team lose?
So where did
Moses.
hold on, you cannot have a strategy before you understand the brief.
They lost because they got the wrong strategy.
That's not what we are saying.
I completely disagree. Without picking any names, forget any names, and you guys can choose what you want to choose. I think they lost because they came up with the wrong strategy of approaching the market.
This is my opinion, and I will not mention names at this point, okay? This is my opinion. They lost. Yes, they did. However, I don't think their loss was entirely, okay, because of the team leader. Each one of these guys...
It's not team leader,
no, let me just
wrong
finish.
Strategy.
Yeah, give me a minute. Each of these guys had a role to play, okay? And so, I don't think, in my view, I would crucify the team leader for everything if each of the people had a role to play. That's my opinion.
After a poor performance during last week's task, Lina Marie and Sylvanus were put on probation. That put Sylvanus in a precarious position.
Today has been one of the hardest decisions we've had to make since this competition began. Now, I have stressed before where you guys lost it. It's because you probably started on the wrong foot. A campaign must be consistent and you must be able to deliver your message clearly. You cannot be delivering two messages. And for that reason, Roy, you are in charge of creative. You need to go.
Thank you. Paul, you are the overall team leader. You are the one in charge of running the team. Sylvanus, you are the one who was in charge of charting the way in terms of the brief, in terms of what's relevant, in terms of ensuring that the target market that the team is looking at is relevant. You need to understand that both these roles are very critical roles. Paul, you are the person who was in charge of directing the ship. The fact that you could even lose the way, with you in charge of directing the ship is very questionable. However, at the same time, Sylvanus, you are also in charge of a very critical task regarding what the brief is. And from the brief, then the creative would come, then the strategy would come, and so on and so forth. You're also in charge of defining the target market. Because, in this role, like we have discussed, one of the major failings was that you guys went after the wrong customers. You spent your time working on things which did not really matter, per se. And so because of this, Sylvanus, you have to go home. Paul, you're on probation this week. Please leave.
Thank you.
I think that is it for the day.
Thank you very much.
So what you'll do? Yes, let's go.
No.
Time, man. Nice time. Nice time. Nice time, man. Guys, tumejikaza, tumeosha magari, tumeuza mboga. Bye. Baki na Yesu.
The 1.5 is just money. It would have taken me far, but I know what I've got from this house will take me further.
Now as I go out, I'm going as a different person. I've learned how to keep record. And trust me, you'll see me in the next 1 year, not even 1 year. In less than 3 months, you'll not believe it's me. And I'll be far much ahead than even the 1.5 winner.
Hello.
What was the big thing today?
Yeah, I think today the word survivor really makes sense now. Yeah. We saw the butcher's knife and the work it does, and we survived.
It is very disappointing how we approached the whole thing, and it's very embarrassing that we never noticed that particular detail early enough. But either way, I think everything is a learning point, and it's moving forward.
Take your lessons, learn everything that you can, and all the best in everything.